Rooms up. We are underway between Miami of Ohio and Texas A&M. Brad Woznicki joined by Christina Packard for the first time today.
Hello.
Christina Packard, part of a 2-0 Boom Train team. Right now, pretty confident.
Pretty confident. It's been a really good first day. We've got 3 games tomorrow, though, so we're not counting our, eggs before they've been laid.
You've gone up against some of the top seeds and come out on top. Definitely in good position right now. Who do you like in this matchup? We know Texas A&M, obviously they're in their home state, feeling pretty comfortable. And Miami, a team that's one of those Mid-American Conference schools, always looking to prove something.
Right. I'm definitely a Miami fan. I have played in the Great Lakes for the last few years, with the exception of this year moving to the Midwest, and I've always been a big fan of them. They're also the Great Lakes regional champs for the college division, so I'm hoping that they can do what most people can and beat a Texas team today.
Now, is there a slight edge for Texas A&M because of the level of competition they have around them and they get to play against throughout the season?
I definitely think that plays a big role. When you're able to play teams that are better than you, you as a team also get better. And unfortunately in the Great Lakes and Midwest, I feel like we're pretty limited on the higher level teams that we have.
We saw that last goal for Texas A&M. That's a good sign because they went after a high percentage look there. They're going into the wind.
Yes. Going into the wind on this pitch, speaking from our game earlier today against Bay Area Breakers, is absolutely awful. But the wind's even picked up more, I think, tonight than what it was earlier in the day.
Speaking from experience, I would agree with you.
Yes.
And A&M quickly the other way with the quaffle. The spin from the keeper and dunking it home. That's the answer you like to see.
For sure. At least Miami got themselves on the board now, though.
Later and later you get into these games, you start to wonder how many of these teams are going to try and come out and really be aggressive early and try and run it up with points, or if you're comfortable having more of a low-scoring affair because you're confident in your seeker.
Yes, for sure. And as you can see, there's not quite so much speed going on right now, and whether that's, the 3rd game drought or whatever it may be, they're sort of taking their time walking up the pitch, waiting until they get close to the hoops, and then making their move.
It's definitely a different feeling this year than in years past. I mean, we know it's chilly, we know it's windy. It's tougher to stay loose and keep your legs moving out there. You're not as much worried about like the heat you would have with cramps and being worn down a little bit and trying to get as much fluid, but you got to find a way to stay loose.
Oh, absolutely. And the thing is every time we find out, oh, hey, we're going to be playing in Texas, up in the north we try to figure out, okay, can we wear sweats and sweatshirts to the gym, get used to the heat, and it's just not been the case the last couple of years, at least on day one.
Right, you just can't replicate it. Bludger play there. Koffel picked up, A&M has it. And a big thank you to Jenna, our communication organizer, as always, taking care of us after a big Texas Hill Country Heat victory.
Yes. Another goal for A&M. Puts them up 30-20 on Miami.
Now, do I have to keep you and Jenna kind of separate here? With the way you two have played, your teams have played, any war going on here maybe?
Nah.
No? All good?
No war between Jenna and I. Good blood.
No trash talking on the airwaves.
No. Koffel taking a sail behind the hoops after it gets thrown.
Stoppage in play. Officials going to get things sorted out here. It looks like there may be a warning being given to the Texas A&M bench.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too. Not entirely sure what's going on, but the referee definitely talked to the players over there.
It's been talked about enough, no matter where you live. Officials not being happy with what comes from the benches, what comes from the stands, with the parents. Enough is enough.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, it gets to a point where you just can't take it anymore and you have to put them in their place.
The stoppage of play not helping anybody right now.
No, not at all. When you're standing out there, it definitely gets super cold, especially on the sidelines. When you're moving around, it's not so bad, but the moment you stand still, your hands are cold, your legs are cold.
I've got Ashton Gene Lewis next to me. He's ready to go. He says, I'm going to take over the rest of the night.
Goal by Miami.
That or he's going to go sleep.
We're back to having a tie game here.
And qualified control here for Texas A&M.
Miami's holding bludger control, though.
It's going to be so important for Miami to keep that bludger control because of how quickly A&M can go from one end to the other.
Oh, and it looks like Miami's.
Little
oh,
hesitation
no, they still got
there,
it.
and coming up short there on the shot. The follow-up is good.
Always double tap.
And putting it through there for Texas A&M was Connor McIntyre, second-year player. Never overstate just how important your keeper play is as far as skill set and communication out there.
No, absolutely. The keeper's kind of like the manager, really, when they're on the pitch. They're letting people know what to do, what they see, moving the ball around.
Basically the point guard.
Yes, basically the point guard.
McIntyre has the quaffle.
Texas A&M getting some fresh beaters on.
We're looking for some room up the right side. Oh, gives it up. Pressure coming on, able to get rid of it. And was that good? No.
No, blocked.
Good call there by the back official. He had the better angle on it. But there's Texas A&M going in front 40-30.
Texas A&M's doing a very good job of picking up their balls around the hoops and getting those rebounds and scoring.
Picking up the garbage.
Picking up the garbage, you gotta, especially with this wind. You know, the percentage of your shots that are gonna hit from far away is pretty low, and you gotta pick up what they miss.
Look for an opportunity to take down. Making nothing easy there for Hayden McClary.
Miami picking up the quaffle though, going in, trying to find something.
Sam Rapnicki really wrapped up from behind. Shot no good. Second chance and putting it through Hayden McClary.
And we got another stoppage.
A little over 6 minutes gone by.
Thinking that stoppage was made just to get the quaffle back on the pitch as it was rolling far, far away, being taken to who knows where by the wind.
Well, if that fence wasn't there, you'd probably never find it.
Probably not. It would be gone, that's for sure. The referee is discussing something on the other side.
Nearing the end of day one of U.S. Quidditch Cup 12. Still some games to be played tomorrow to decide who's going to be in bracket play, both on the college side and the community side. You want to be on that community side in the top 3 in your pool, because then that guarantees you a spot in bracket play. You get that top spot, which my partner and her team are trying to fight for right now. You're automatically into the quarterfinals.
Absolutely. That's where you want to be, and if you can get that bye first thing in the morning and rest your legs that little bit longer, you're better off.
On that college side, you're looking at, if you're 4-0, if you're 3-1, you solidify your spot in bracket play. You don't want to be right on the edge going into that final game.
No, and you definitely don't want to be anyone that's 2-2 and somehow misses out, and well, another 2-2 team gets their spot, because that just doesn't feel good.
Right, because it's out of your hands.
Exactly.
It's based on your schedule, the amount of points you put up.
Right, and then that's when you start questioning, you know, if I had just hit that one more goal or whatever it might have been. So you want to win outright. You want to know that for sure nothing can stop you guys from going forward.
All right, A&M taking the quaffle the other way with McIntyre. He's full speed the other way, eludes one defender. Gets the shot off and it's wide. A&M able to recover, hits the post, and frustration there for A&M going back the other way.
Just off the tee.
So a chance for Miami once again to tie this one up.
Miami is walking up again. Being very methodical, trying to plan out, especially with A&M having control. A very long shot that didn't even look close to the hoops and is way off into nowhere again. That goal ref's getting a workout.
Well past the hard boundary, we'll tell you that. to wait and see because of the conditions. We're not quite sure exactly how many matches we'll have the rest of tonight. Tomorrow's conditions expected to improve. It'll be a little chilly in the morning. We'll be starting much earlier after a 3 o'clock start today. It's scheduled to start 7, 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to be in the upper 40s. Get nicer as the day goes on. It's supposed to be a high in the low 70s.
That's totally fine by me. That's like perfect weather right there, as long as this wind goes away a little bit more.
Well, the wind is supposed to be about half speed of this.
Thank goodness.
It's supposed to be.
That'll make games so much different.
Don't hurt the messenger if it's the other way. I make no predictions out here.
You know what? The weather can change at the drop of a hat. That's for sure. Because
absolutely.
I mean, Friday night they were saying storms in the morning, and then it changed and said, you know, they'd be done by 9 o'clock or whatever it was, and then changed again and said, nope, they're going to be coming in through noon and then later. So
just fortunate that we weren't a little farther north.
Yes, absolutely. All right, A&M with the quaffle behind Miami's hoops.
Oh, good pass over top and scoring. Cody Fox.
Miami looking to keep it in range here.
Still got some time to go. Still have about 10, 11 minutes before we'll see the snitch. Don't want to go with a long drought and let your opponent really build the lead.
No, absolutely not, especially in these kinds of conditions. As soon as your opponent gets the momentum, you're in trouble.
And I think there was a player was beaten there, Hayden McClary, before he got rid of the quaffle. I think this is going to give A&M a great opportunity to add to their lead.
Absolutely. And it looks like A&M's got the bludger right in front of Miami's hoops too, so not much Miami can even try to do about that one.
Right through the defense, Blaine McCullers. The lead is 30. Miami right on the edge right now.
Well, they got to pull off something here and keep themselves in it.
You can't try and do too much one-on-one here. It's not going to get it done. And that pass isn't going to help either, as A&M has it. McIntyre will take it up the pitch, but first we have a whistle. Was there maybe an illegal hit there as that ball was thrown?
Potentially.
Try and use this as a timeout.
May as well, especially if it keeps you moving on the pitch.
Cody Fox is walking off the pitch right now. He's subbed out.
Subbing in for him is Miguel Sobarzo. Not sure if there was an injury on that or what's going on.
One unfortunate thing there for A&M is you're not giving up any size going from Fox to Sobarzo.
No, not at all. That's one of the things A&M has always had, is a really good sized team. My only experience coming up against them was in World Cup 4, and they completely trounced us because of their size. That was quite a while ago, though, and nothing seems to have changed.
McIntyre beat. There's an opening at the other end, but Miami unable to take it the other way and poked away for a moment.
They're able to recover. A&M still holding bludger control, though, so Miami's playing very conservatively with the quaffle.
Up the near side, nothing there. Long pass and no chance on that one. McIntyre playing outfielder.
I was gonna say, not even a chance for the Miami Chaser to catch up with that one.
I mean, credit A&M there for forcing Miami to a tough spot, running out of real estate over here on the near side.
Absolutely, and you don't want to have to make those cross passes in this win because they are literally just going to take them.
And that's good. The lead is 40.
A&M pulling out of range for Miami to even try to tie it.
Lane McCullers coming through again with the goal.
Miami trying some fresh blood at the beater position.
One correction, the score is 70-40. Originally had it at 60-30 there moments ago. So Miami still within striking distance, still within snitch range. And trying to tighten that up. And unsuccessful there, maybe, no? I think there might be a question mark about this one.
Another stoppage in play.
Player down for A&M.
I think she's just turtling the ball. She'll have to stand up with the rules, though, so. But then again, turtling right now might actually be warm.
Right. Great point. Looks to be okay. The official there just coming to check. It is Randy Duran.
Passes off the ball to official who turns it over to the Miami Chaser that's behind Texas A&M's hoops. Looks like that's number 17.
Ashley Stanke has the possession of the quaffle right now for Miami.
And it looks like a timeout's been called.
And while they take the timeout, we'll take it as well.
I think down in the corner there, they've got a little bit of a cuddle puddle going on.
It's a sight to see.
I think that's Kansas. Blue Jays have their little cuddle puddle.
Brilliant. Amen, A&M. 70-40 your score, nearly 9 minutes gone by.
Shot goes just off the tee for Miami. Rep Nikki.
So a chance for A&M to grow their lead, try and get this one out of snitch range for Miami. Patient there with the bludger play. See a bludger loose, trying to go after it unsuccessfully. McIntyre had to get rid of it.
Miami keeps control of the Bludgers.
It's a Barzo there,
And
forced to give it up.
Yep, turnover on the sidelines, pushed out of bounds.
Oh, good look. Unable to hold on to it.
To Rapnicki with the dunk.
Wow.
Oh, no, that's
Hayden
McClary with the dunk. That's McClary with the dunk. Other way around, Rapnicki to McClary.
Give credit where credit's due.
Yes, exactly.
Miami will take that goal to get it back to a 2-goal deficit. Quaffle loose.
Loose.
McIntyre forced to give it up. He had a bludger coming right at him. Up the right side, giving it up. Oh, big hit laid by McIntyre, but McClary thought he was going to be able to hold on to it for a moment.
Turnover to Texas A&M.
Trying to charge through there with the bludger and clear some space. Trying to go over top, denied. McIntyre still has it. Finds a teammate. A little hesitant on the shot, and then found some room on the left side. Nice finish from Randy Duran.
Miami looking to keep it in range again. Gotta convert on this.
Another stoppage in play.
I think that might have been the other field.
It's been a couple times that's happened today.
Thankfully. It's okay, the players get just as confused sometimes as well.
That last shot attempt, no good.
Turnover to A&M, ball out of bounds.
Pass across the pitch.
That was a beautiful pass across the pitch and a great shot, especially going into the wind.
I mean, just floating that one in there. Anytime you floated a pass up in the air today, it's been anyone's guess where it's going to end up.
That's very true. I mean, especially going into the wind like A&M is doing a lot of the times, you throw your pass up in the air and it either goes much higher than you intended for it to, or it just stops entirely and the wind sends it back in your direction.
Another big possession here for Miami. Bludger loose.
Exchanging beats. All the Bludgers are down now.
Oh, and a nice grab to make the save.
That was a great grab by the A&M keeper.
Jack McBride.
He's running on nothing.
Defense to offense for A&M. Jack McBride going coast to coast. A&M has doubled up Miami.
Fresh blood in the Bludger game again. You can tell it's been a long day.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, right.
Oh, good Bludger play.
They're pushing. Reset
Miami
used by Miami.
Ooh, Quaffle loose, scooped up. Dustin Hadley. Hadley looking for an open teammate.
I was gonna say, he's still got the A&M beater on him.
McClary. Too low on that attempt.
It's going to roll out of bounds again.
Up the left side. McBride found a teammate.
And a goal.
The lead is 60.
McClary's looking like he's subbing himself out. Getting someone new in.
Last goal coming from number 80, Cameron Villamil. The assist from McBride.
Miami's got to pick up the pace a little bit more if they want to get themselves back in this game. They need to get Bludger control. by Miami.
Now time starts to become a factor for Miami. They want to be able to cut into this lead in the next couple minutes.
Absolutely, otherwise they're going to be left behind and left trying to tie up the game or get ahead a little bit before the snitch gets caught.
And as much as you'd like to take a win here, you're also trying to consider your conditions, your body conditions for tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely. You don't want to completely use up all your energy and then be left with an empty gas tank tomorrow, that's for sure. Stoppage in play. I believe there's a beater issue towards mid-pitch. Got some people getting a little bit fired up.
And Nick Roy out there right now, talking with the Miami players and Miami coach out there, or excuse me, the A&M coach out there, trying to keep things level-headed.
Card being given to the Miami beater, number 14, Derek Bradingham.
Bradingham, the head coach for Miami.
Taking a short time out in the box. That's going to hurt Miami. They've already been struggling to keep blood control when they can get it, and now they're going to be down a beater. Both beaters have walked over towards the score table, though, so I'm not sure if more is being discussed.
While they continue to sort this out, we are going to take a break.
Absolutely. I'm good. The next game, I'm going to go for us. Back. Miami moving the quaffle up the pitch, looking to convert. And they are successful.
Much needed goal for Miami.
And another stoppage of play as the ball goes completely and entirely over to the fence.
So back we go. Oh, pass, good one, nice catch. Able to flip it behind the hoops and keep possession. Now the pass too high, all the way back out to the center of the pitch.
Number 2, Alex Stewart, using the bludger to keep the quaffle from going too far away so that her chasers can pick it up.
McBride unsuccessful on the shot attempt. minutes away from snitch time. Here's a chance for Miami to cut in the lead. No, off the post. Came up a little short.
A&M recovers. Miami's running back, trying to get there on some defense before A&M moves it up. Every time A&M's got the ball, they've been moving quite quick up the pitch, and Miami just cannot keep speed.
Well, up ahead, here's a chance. McClary gets by one player. No, almost a
Spins
wrap
off
up.
him.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. But both two bludgers are coming rolling back to A&M's side, giving them bludger control.
You love the effort there from Hayden McClary. You think he's going down? Nope.
Nope.
Slips the tackle, then avoids another defender and scores.
Nope. Both got to jump on him at the same time if you're going to bring him down. He wants something and he can get that spin cycle on, he's going through. We got the snitch on pitch.
A&M looking for an opening.
Matthew Feebig of Boom Train, our snitch tonight.
What sort of challenges is he going to present for the two Seekers?
Feebig is definitely one of the more physical players on Boom Train as it is. He's much more muscular than just about anyone else on our team, so physicality is definitely going to be his route more so than speed.
Miami gets another goal.
Down 40 now, trying to bring it back into range.
If you can see our booth, quick save and a beauty by my partner.
We didn't lose the papers. We have an injured Miami player that just subbed out.
It's definitely been a physical game.
No, she's coming back on, so she must have had to just go talk to coach.
Saw one of the most physical plays we've seen today here on pitch one. In fact, your last match.
Oh, really?
Jenny, you going down there. I thought it was pretty clear, even though it was full speed, that it was not intended to injure.
Right, and that tends to happen. Games like that where you have your 1 seed against your 2 seed do get a lot more physical because both teams really want it and they know, hey, we're pretty much the two that are going to be fighting for this one spot tomorrow in our pool. So you got to leave everything on the pitch, and sometimes that means knocking someone to the pitch a little bit harder than you may have intended.
A&M going to work. A little help there from the seeker for Miami with Jordan Woodward.
Miami defensive seeking as they should be.
Another goal for A&M. Connor McIntyre working hard as the seeker is Aaron Gabramichael.
And I do believe we might have a catch. I did see the snitch do a front flip in that process, but I'm not entirely sure if he was forced there or just did it.
Doesn't seem to be much dispute coming from the snitch here.
No, not at all.
And A&M has defeated Miami 160-80, the final. Credit Texas A&M for putting themselves in position to win this one right away.
Absolutely, and still a strong showing from Miami. So I'll be impressed to see what they are able to pull off tomorrow.
Yeah, the score does not dictate the effort we saw on both sides, but it is Texas A&M coming away with the victory. Stay with us here on the U.S. Quidditch live stream.